Hi, this is Frankie from Emerald Coast Harley-Davidson with a quick pro tip. This tip is for maybe the new rider who's visiting the fuel pump for the first time. And even if you've done it on a car, it's a little bit different for a motorcycle. The tank's a lot smaller, so you want to get as much gas in there as possible, but not too much where it can overflow. You'll find that the pump is rather long and the tank is rather short. So when it goes in the tank, sometimes you only fill it halfway. So here's how we're going to get the most out of it. First, I would take your gloves off, because if you get gas on them, they have to be washed. At least on your fingers, you can clean them in the bathroom or something. And also, gloves over time can scratch the paint while you're unscrewing the cap. So just be careful of that. Even with your bare fingers, try not to touch the paint. That's a small tip for just that. Next, I don't have a fuel pump here, but if we could just simulate the end of it, you'll see, and I used an open tank to show you. The tank is rather shallow, and the pump's only going to go in halfway and stop. As soon as the fuel hits the tip, it's designed to shut off for safety. The idea is to get it out a little more without making a mess, and here's where the tip comes in. What you want to do is be very careful. If you slide the pump out and squeeze the trigger and gas sprays, you're going to have a big mess on the bike. You want to go in just a little bit, and to guarantee it's not going to move, you wedge this a little bit so it's a little bit tight. So now that the fuel is flowing, it's up to you to stop at a reasonable point. You don't want to overfill it, because motorcycles are designed where if the tank gets too full, if it sits in the sun and gets hot, it expands, it drips out of a tube. It's not dangerous, but you could have a stinky driveway or ruin your friend's lawn or something. So the idea is to, as soon as you start to see maybe the bubbles coming to this little extra vent hole, that's a good time to stop. Well, I hope this tip helped, and remember, if you have any questions, our parts and service department's always ready to help you. So good luck out there on the road.